to get her out of here in the back of the room after the show. Well, we promised you 5 comics, and you've seen 4. There's only one left, and it's me, Dan Perlman. I grew up in a family. This happened to anyone else? Amazing thing to live through, isn't it? Family vacations, there's a contradiction in terms. If I was to make a movie of this experience, I wouldn't title it Family Vacation. I'd call it Station Wagon Slaves from Hell. Why do parents put us through this nightmare? Endless hours, locked up in a cramped rear seat. Nothing to do but count license plates. Nothing to listen to on the way out but your parents arguing about whose relatives are more obnoxious to visit. Nothing to listen to on the way back but whose lousy idea this was anyway. They do this to us and then they wonder why we put them in nursing homes. Even when we're grown up, our parents find ways to torture us. Family reunions. For those of you who've never been to family reunions are events that happen at Holiday Inns. They involve large quantities of green Jell-O and a variety of dishes that were not meant to have raisins in them. They involve relatives. I just got back from one. This woman comes up to me. She says, "The last time I saw you, you were this big. Do you remember me?" "Yeah, vividly." My Uncle Meyer, the Pillsbury doughboy with the yarmulke, he wants me to punch him in the stomach. I'm not 10 years old anymore. I've got a black belt in Taekwondo. I'm tempted. There's Aunt Sadie and Uncle Saul. Aunt Sadie carefully wraps sandwiches in napkins and crams them into this beaded turquoise purse. How she gets an entire side of beef in a fresh spoon. Uncle Saul, if they ever make corned beef inhaling an Olympic event, Uncle Saul will take the gold medal. Then there's Grandpa Howard. He comes up to me, and for the 473rd time, he begins the story about how his village was destroyed by Cossacks. This annoys me. The closest Grandpa Howard ever got to the burning of pence was a sunburn at Brighton Beach. And then Aunt Sarah. Aunt Sarah baked her secret potato kugel recipe and sent it to Dwight Eisenhower when he got elected. She got 15 years for attempting to poison the president. We don't talk about it. One of the reasons that we have so many relatives to contend with is poor sex education. I mean, why do we call this the birds and the bees? Do you know what the birds and the bees do? Birds have sex once a year. When aroused, their sex organs enlarge 300 times. 8 inches doesn't look so impressive anymore, does it, guys? And male bees, there's that all-important first time, losing their virginity. Of course, immediately afterwards, they die, the ultimate in one-night stands. And the queen bees, sluts, all of them. One guy down, they're on to the next. I'm concerned about sex education in the school system. You know, the New York City schools are going to start passing out condoms to the students. Just what we need, given the quality of education in this city. Don't be surprised if you see hundreds of children out there with rubbers hanging from their noses. I don't think that we should leave sex education to school teachers. I think we should leave it to someone who knows how to educate the American public. Time Life. Can't you just see it now? Time Life Videos presents Sex, the first how-to series of pleasure for people who like to work with their hands. Each tape, $24.99, plus shipping and a lot of handling. Some of the titles that I can see. Masturbation, how to do it with the one you love. Intercourse, how to do it with anyone else. Sex toys, vibrators are us. Birth control, how to play it safe. Procreation, oops. They were going to come out with the newest one, which was the safe sex video, but then they just sent a note that said refer back to the masturbation video. Safe sex rules say that I should use a condom. It used to be simple to just fill them up with water and throw them out your dorm window. Now I have to decide what kind to wear. Condoms have fashion trends. Did you know they come in colors? I considered jungle green. But green makes me look pale. Flame red, too flashy. I chose steel blue. I think that says it all. I also considered the glow-in-the-dark condoms. But personally, I know where it is. I don't need any help finding it. And if my partner needs help finding it, I figure I don't need to be having sex with someone who needs a nightlight. I don't know about you, but I'm gay. There are a lot of things to do when you're gay. I try to live up to the ideals, but I just don't like opera. I tried. The first time I saw Wizard of Oz was the last time I saw Wizard of Oz. I've never seen Dark Victory, Gone with the Wind. I can't do imitations of Betty Davis, Katharine Hepburn, or Mae West. I don't like Chablis. I like beer and Monday Night Football. The only black leather I own is a belt. What's the next part? Do you ever wonder about the sex lives of your superheroes, your favorite superheroes? I used to wonder about these. Batman and Robin? Just what was the deal with these guys? I figure, while Alfred and Aunt Harriet were making it upstairs, Bruce and Dick were rolling around the Batcave floor. You know, Batman in all that black leather, Robin in those green tights and a mask. And then there's Superman. I think you have to wonder about a guy who spends his days taking his clothes off in phone booths. Wonder Woman. This lady walks around in red spiked heels, a tiara, and a magic rope at her side. Do the words "show world" and 42nd Street And then there's the Flash. Bet he's a lot of fun in bed. Thank you, you've been very disturbed audience.
Ladies and gentlemen, please give a big round of applause to the entire stand-up comedy experience.
Okay, everyone come up.